You're wondering, how can I tell if I'm a good mom? Answer these 5 questions honestly and we'll find out. Hi, I'm Dr. Paul Jenkins. I'm a professional psychologist and I have worked with children and parents for my entire career. I know how to tell if you're a good mom. So let's get to the questions. If you can answer yes, honestly and sincerely, to at least 3 of these questions, then you're on the right track. Here's question number 1. Do I love my child? How you doing with that question? Notice I'm not asking, do I enjoy my child all the time? Because you probably don't. And I'm not asking, do I stay calm all of the time with my child? Because you probably don't. And that's normal. All of these things that make the mommy guilt kick in usually are pretty normal things. And you're not as crazy as you feel, okay? So the first question, do I love my child? If you can sincerely answer that yes, you do, then we're on the right track. You got 1 under your belt. Let's go to the second one. Question number 2, am I sincerely interested and invested in improving my parenting skills? Hey, the fact that you're still watching this video tells me the answer to that. The fact that you're here in the first place, you're a conscious, caring mother. So notice that. Look, nobody's perfect. And sometimes we get in our head that we have to be or that we should be something different than what we are. The fact that you're interested in making improvements tells me a lot about you as a parent. Awesome. Hey, while we're on that topic of parenting skills, I've got an invitation for you and a free gift. We dive into positive parenting in more depth and we get into what you can actually do. There's a web class that I'm inviting you to right now, drpauljenkins.com/parenting. The URL's right there on your screen. There's a link in the description. Come over and we'll help you with that particular task. Hey, there's a lot of us that are working on this and you don't have to do it alone. Let's see some new ways that we can approach our parenting and feel even more confident about it. Here's question number 3. Remember, answer honestly and sincerely. Do I feel a twinge of guilt every time I lose my cool with my kids? This is a weird question. Maybe you didn't expect this. Maybe you were expecting something more like, do I ever lose my cool with my kids? No, we're not going to go there. Everybody does, okay? We all get tipped over from time to time. It's not your fault. Some of it's the training that we've received. Some of it's cultural expectations. Some of it's all that stuff we see on Pinterest that we could never live up to. My question number 3 is, do I feel a twinge of guilt every time I lose my cool with my kids? And if you do, that tells me something about you. It tells me something about your conscience. It tells me something about how you are invested in living according to principles. Now, we all make mistakes and we all depart from that from time to time. And when we do, we're supposed to feel a little twinge of guilt. And if you do, that tells me a lot about you as a mom. Now notice, I'm not saying that this has to continue. In fact, I think those twinges that we feel are simply indicators of what we get to work on next. And you don't have to do this alone. I already told you about the Positive Parenting Webclass. Come on over. Let's get to work on this. You don't have to do this alone. But the guilt is an indicator to me that you're on track. Question number 4, and really think about this sincerely. What is your motivation? Okay, here's the question. Do I sincerely want my child to be happy and well-adjusted? Now, this is where we're going to peel back from, okay, people are going to think I'm a bad mom if my child is off the rails somehow. We're not going there. We're going to, do I sincerely want my child to be happy and well-adjusted? Can you answer that one sincerely? How are we doing so far? I told you if you can answer at least 3 of these 5 questions affirmatively, you are on the right track. And I get it. I know that you have things that you're not proud of and things that show weaknesses. Yeah, welcome to Earth. You're in pretty good company, because that's how good parents feel a lot of the time. We're working on reversing that with some of the new approaches to positive parenting that are available to us now. Maybe these weren't even available to our own parents, but they're available to you. So just tune into that. Do I sincerely want my child to be happy and well-adjusted? Not too hard of a question. Now here's question number 5. I get a lot of different answers for this, but let's just see where you land with it. Have I already tried multiple ways to help my child? You have, huh? Yeah. I kind of knew this about you. The fact that you're still watching this video right now tells me a lot about you. Are you a good mom? If you can answer these questions sincerely, and if at least 3 out of those 5 were affirmative that you answered yes to, you're on the right track. And you don't have to do this alone. You've got this. And remember, I've got you too. I've got your back on this. Go to drpauljenkins.com/parenting, and I'll get you enrolled right away in our Positive Parenting Webclass. You're going to see a whole new way of looking at this, and I think it's going to make a big difference in how you feel. Thanks for being here. Please share the video with someone else that you think could use it as well.